What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. This is your boy Stereo Rifles tuning in on this microphone as usual. If you're new to the channel, hit that like and subscribe button down below, and let's get into it, man. So what's going on, guys? Welcome back. Happy hump day. Yes, it's Wednesday, unfortunately, but fortunately for me, I got Friday off. Anyways, so what inspired this commentary? A Battle Royale for a COD fan. Yes, we have Blackout. It's nothing new. It's been out for a better part, not better part of a year, but for what, at least 6 months. Not plus if you had the beta into it. But what inspired this commentary was I was playing with a friend this weekend on some PUBG. We also played some hardcore search and destroy on COD World War II. Good times. So yeah, playing PUBG kind of inspired this commentary. I was kind of discussing with my buddy as we played, and I'm like, man, I mean, the game's not bad. PUBG, I mean, it's a niche game. Battle Royale is a niche game in itself, if you ask me. Like I said, it was cool. It's something that I can't do all the time, but like I said, it was fun, I guess, with a friend. It was something different. And I kept saying, the few things for me that just break, doesn't seal the deal for me with Battle Royale versus multiplayer. And first off, the first thing I'm going to say is one of the obvious ones is map size. PUBG's maps, for well, are actually quite huge. Significantly bigger than the Blackout map and the Fortnite map, I believe. That's one thing that needs a change. I want to see Battle Royale. So, okay, the theme of this commentary, before I go any further, is I want to see a Battle Royale that's more suited to the OG multiplayer Call of Duty players. Well, really, there is a lot of OG multiplayer Call of Duty players that are, on Fortnite now and all that. But I don't mean that necessarily. I just mean the people who are still in the multiplayer. They're like, I don't need to have Battle Royale in my life. I just want my multiplayer. And I want a Battle Royale that is designed for us in mind. So before I get into my short list of things that I've come up with that I want to see in a Battle Royale that's catered to us, the COD players, the real COD players that are just playing multiplayer, and maybe even zombies on occasion. Before I get into all that, I know people are going to say in the comment section that, well, if it's Battle Royale, it has to be this way, it has to be that way, otherwise it's not a Battle Royale, blah, 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 blah. And I call BS, man. I say break the mold, man. Why does everything always got to be exactly the same? You know what I mean? Stand out, be different, man. That's a good motto to stand by right there. That's a good philosophy to have in life, period. Yeah. Anyway, so first on my list, we're going to talk about the obvious. The first thing I said earlier in this conversation, that was the map size. I still think Blackout, I think Blackout's map is still a little bit too big, hence why the mid game is always so damn slow. And that's going to lead me on to the next thing on the list. Let's see what I wrote down. Pick your class. I want to pick your class just like Call of Duty in a Battle Royale. That way I can spawn in with exactly what I want. With ammo, full ammunition. The only thing you're going to be looting for is going to be bandages or, health kits, armor, the general stuff, that you see in Battle Royale. The normal looting stuff. Okay, I'm perfectly fine with that. But honestly, I hate jumping into a Battle Royale match and spending 15 minutes, 10-15 minutes just looting, all to get killed in 4 seconds if you have a bad game. You know what I mean? It gets monotonous, man. It's so time consuming. You're only going to play what? I mean, I know Blackout's a little faster. Apex Legends might be a little faster as well. Well, like PUBG as the example. Yeah, man, it's a 20 plus minute match, man. And if you're spending half of that just looting, to me personally, again, I know that's not everybody, that's not the gospel, but how is that fun? Can you tell me in the comment section, how do you find that fun, just looting around? And you're not even finding what you want half the time. And that's what brings me back on the list to having at least spawning in with the gun that you want. If you want an SMG, good. You want a sniper, good. You want an AR, good. With a scope, whatever. And that way, it just eliminates at least that aspect of it, because especially, think how much more fun it would be if you landed hot and you all of you already have weapons, so it would be fair because everybody would have it. It would be balanced. And on another side note, I thought maybe at least as a game mode, maybe in this Battle Royale game that I'm talking about, this imaginary Call of Duty style Battle Royale that I would like to personally see is two things. I'd like to honestly see body armor eliminated altogether. Just like, I guess, like the hardcore mode in Blackout. Honestly, I don't see a place in the game for body armor. I don't see the purpose, especially having multiple tiers of it. And that also chimes in on what gets on my nerves about Battle Royale. Probably the most is just so much is up to chance. You know, I like the skill aspect of first-person shooters, and just because a guy gets lucky and he gets tier 3 armor over my tier 1 armor, I think no matter how they, you know, like in Blackout as an example, how much Vonderhaar tunes it, patches it, whatever, it's still BS, man. It just eliminate it altogether, or just make one type of armor and that's it. It's just too much of he got lucky because he got this, and then. You know what I mean? And that goes back to the guns, too. I'm like, you know, if I get well, if you're not good at sniping, man, you're stuck with a sniper's rifle. Or an SMG. Honestly, I mean, yeah, I guess SMGs have a place in the game for especially, you know, the last circle. Yeah, they have their place, but, I mean, I still think the game should be a lot more AR heavy. Like, as far as the guns spawning in. I just don't like the chance aspect of Battle Royale. What was the other thing? Just, again, it may be a special mode, per se, but just eliminate looting altogether, man. Spawn in with your, you know, your standard med kits and stuff, the weapons you want, and, how do you replenish them, Eric? How do you do it? You kill the enemy and you take his. And, you know, and even have maybe a moderately fast circle collapse, and it just keeps, so that way it keeps a nice even flow. Just to eliminate that mid game altogether. I think that's, other than looting, that's probably the most annoying part, is the mid game of a battle royale, and that's part of that is looting, because that's what everybody's looting for the first 10 minutes, so they're not. And finally, this one's kind of a stretch, but hey, before I get into it, I will say Apex Legends got this right, and that's basically the specialists in Apex Legends. What are they called? I can't remember what the heck they call them, but they're still specialists. They kind of have a score streak with them, and like I said, it's kind of a stretch, but how cool would it be to kill 8 guys or 10, you know, 10 players, whatever, and get a UAV? And I don't mean a permanent UAV, but maybe one that it just takes one sweep, just one radar sweep, you know, and it'll reveal everybody on the whole map, you know, a ping. Or I've heard this before, why not, if you get 30 kills in the game before dying, before the game's over, you literally call in a nuke, man. You know what I mean? How badass would that be, and end the game? And you're saying, well, that's, you know, that's crazy, Eric, because you're gonna beat, you know, 40 other people. But who in the hell can get 30 kills in Battle Royale? I know it's been done, I'm sure. But I'm just saying, how easy is it? How badass would that be? Like an accomplishment to be able to call in a tactical nuke in a Battle Royale, and or even just I don't know, maybe like, not a Hellstorm, but maybe like a glide bomb style thing from World War II, where it's only one bomb, so you can only, you know, drop it on a few people, you know? It's not like multiple missiles and you're spamming, you know, a third of the map. That, and maybe the, I guess, not the splash run, but the range on the map where you're dropping too. So that way you're not literally not dropping the bomb. Like, you can't glide it to anywhere in the entire Battle Royale map. You know, but maybe a smaller section around you, maybe, I don't know, 100 yards to keep it balanced. I think that'd be pretty damn cool. You know, make it like a 10 kill streak or a 8 kill streak like that. Something like that. Something to work towards, man. I think that would make it more exciting too. But, I mean, that's pretty much going to wrap it up, man. It's just, like I said, playing PUBG with my buddy, you know, like I said, it was fun. It's not something I could do all the time. But if it had these things, like I said, I just hate looting, man. I want to pick up my gun and go. You know, I want to have my health with me. I just want to go kill people. You know what I mean? I want to shoot players and have a good time. Rack up kills, get the W, whatever. And I think if the Battle Royale system, if COD came out with it this way initially, again, if you're a die-hard Battle Royale, you're not going to agree with me. And I understand that. That's cool, man. But, you know, I'm more into the multiplayer side of things, and as I'm sure a lot of people are. And I think it would be awesome, man, because it would just, I think it would eliminate, well, it would eliminate the mid-game that were just slow as you-know-what, and it would just even the tempo out. It would just basically be one giant game of one giant game of search and destroy, basically, or free-for-all, whichever you want to compare it to. But again, that's going to about wrap it up. If you stuck around all this time, thank you. Much appreciated, man. If your first time watching, again, much appreciated if you hit the like button, stuttering over here, and subscribe down below. And that's going to about do it. And I'll just see y'all in the next one, man. Take it easy.